That's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Facts from the late Dennis Green. Rest in peace. The Minnesota Vikings. That performance tonight was horrible. Once again, man, I'm going to talk about the offense right now, man. The game not even over with, I think. I think the Eagles about to kneel the ball, man. The game not even over with, but it's over with. The Minnesota offense disappeared in the whole first quarter. Like the first quarter, they ain't do nothing. The defense held the Eagles to 3 points. And the Minnesota Vikings special team fumbled the football. And Madison fumbled the football. And we still hold the Eagles to 3 points. I don't care what nobody say. I know the Minnesota Vikings down there let the Eagle run for 300 yards. I know that. But at the same time, the Minnesota Vikings did enough to make sure we won this football game, man. And Alexander Madison, he is not a number one running back, respectfully. He not a number one running back. He done fumbled one time. He fumbled twice, but he got bailed out on an offside call. But Madison is not a number one running back. And KOC, you done brought my man Brandon Powell here from the St. Louis Rams. You gave him the special team job. And what do he do? In the first quarter, he fumbled the football after our defense made the Eagle punt the football. Like, I don't care what nobody say. You cannot put this on the Minnesota Vikings defense. This is on the Minnesota Vikings offense. All our money is on the offense. The bread and butter of the Minnesota Vikings is on the offense. We knew last year the defense wasn't going to be the Legion of Boom. But hell, if your team have 4 turnovers and you still kept your offense in the game, what do that say? We even had an interception on the Eagles. And that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. This straight after the game, man. The Minnesota Vikings offense, man. KOC. This team was not ready and was not prepared once again for a Thursday night game. And this fall on you, my man. I can't even put the whole shit on Kirk Cousins for the way the offense played today. It was all on you, my man. You are the head coach of this football team, and the side of the ball that you mainly focus on is horrible. I'm not going to lie to you. The offense looked like it probably could be the worst in the NFL. I don't care. Justin Jefferson had 200 receiving yards. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that at all. Then Justin Jefferson, what was you doing before halftime? You already clearly see you losing control of the football, and you try to reach the football out. Like, come on, bro. It's 20 seconds left in the second quarter with 2 timeouts, bro. Like, just go out of bounds, bro. Like, come on now. You gotta do better than that, bro. You trying to be the higher paid wide receiver, and you doing shit like that. That's a mental mistake. That fumble on special team is a mental mistake. Alexander Madison, how do you fumble the football when you down there on the ground? That's the mental mistake. That shit fall back all on KOC down there, and I don't care. The offense was horrible, man. We let Dalvin Cook go for Madison. Madison had what, 25 rushing yards? But I want to ask people, though, what have Madison showed y'all last year that he could be the main running back? Like Madison, in none of Madison games, he played like that. Like he never played like Tony Pollard. When we seen Dallas play, we say Tony Pollard could probably be a number one back in the NFL. That boy be going. Like Alexander Madison never ever gave us them feelings. Well, he never gave me them feelings. But damn, man, the offense. Then at the end of the game, the second half, The offense want to act like they want to win the football game. That fake ass shit. Like, come on, bro. Keep it real, bro. Y'all know damn well y'all don't want to win that football game. But, and people out who ain't really watched the football game, they gonna say the defense let the Vikings down. But no, Perceptive is, but what they say, hey, an image is everything, bro. And I know what KOC trying to do, but no, that ain't gonna work, bro. The defense did enough for us to win that football game, bro. And the offense played horrible again. Like, what are people gonna say? KOC and Kirk Cousins and the offensive line do not mix. And the offensive line, the offensive line is a damn disgrace. Like, we got backups in playing, and Christian Darrisaw went out again for an injury. Like, Christian Darrisaw, I don't care what nobody say, I'm not giving him no contract. Every game, bro, you get hurt. I'm not giving you no $30 or $20 million, bro. I'm trading your ass before the trade deadline, or I'm trading you next year, bro. Every game, you get hurt. It never fails. It never fails. I'm not lying. And I'm going to get on the defense. We all knew about the Minnesota Vikings defense. That's why I'm not going to be on their head so bad. But Brian Flores, I know it's not your fault. You doing the best you could do. You cooking with the food they gave you to cook with, bro. But at the end of the day, the Vikings D-line and linebacker core is too damn small in the NFL, man. Like, our linebacker core had to be the worst in the NFL. The linebacker core in a D-line couldn't stop a nosebleed. We let DeAndre Swift rush for damn near 200 rushing yards. I done watched this bum 4 years in Detroit. He ain't never had a game like this. Then the defense not even putting the helmet on people for real. But I'm not going to talk bad about the defense like that. We knew about the defensive line, and we knew about the linebacker core going into the season. But at the end of the day, Kwesi, you got to bring in some linebackers, man. And where was Davenport? I thought Davenport was playing today. I ain't see his big ass on no tackles or on Jalen Hurts for a sack. Did he even play today? I don't even know. I ain't even see him. But the offense, man, this video is about the Minnesota Vikings offense, man. The Minnesota Vikings offense is horrible. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, we came back, we scored 27. Man, that's bullshit. What was Minnesota Vikings offense in the first half? The Minnesota Vikings offense want to wake up when they down 21 or 28 points. Then they want to put the shit on the defense. Get us the ball back. Get us the ball. No. The defense gave you the ball back plenty of times. But y'all was in cruise control in the first and second quarter. The offense ain't do nothing. We went at halftime with 7 points. We could have had more, but Justin Jefferson fumbled on the goal line. But still, though, we should have had more than 14 or 10 points going into the halftime. Like, come on, man. Like, what did I just watch? What did I just witness? The Minnesota Vikings against the Eagle team we should have beat. Jalen Hurts ain't do shit. They couldn't even throw the ball on us. All they had to do was run the football, and we stopped that to a certain degree. I know they had a lot of rushing yards, but the defense kept us in the football game. And the Vikings' raggedy-ass offense ain't do nothing. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This video is about, I want KOC fired. I don't want to hear it. It's just a second game. No. The Minnesota Vikings offense were unprepared once again, man. How your team unprepared in week 1 in the NFL? Like, you had all offseason to prepare to play against the Buccaneers. Then they look lost tonight against the Eagles. Like, at the end of the day, y'all, we got to quit. At the end of the day, I know everybody Vikings fan, but we got to be realistic, man. KOC is over his head, man. This football team on offense is never ready when it's time to be ready. They like to come back from behind like they did last year, but this not last year, man. The magic that ran out on the Minnesota Vikings coming back from behind and trying to beat football teams, man. Like, come on now. In 4 quarters, in a football game. It's not 2 quarters or 1/2. It's 4 quarters and 2 halves in a football game. And the Minnesota Vikings don't never show up until the second half. And you expect the defense to bail y'all out when the defense been on the field more times than your ass. Like, no, this ain't about that. No. This is about the offense, man. The offense ain't never ready. And we got so much money invested in the offense for the offense to look like this. And why am I not seeing more plays designed for Jordan Addison? Why do Jordan Addison only have 5 targets or 3 receptions? I know why. Because the offense, once again, had 1,000 3-and-outs and turnovers. The Minnesota Vikings, man, need to go get them a real running back and go get some damn offensive linemen, man. Like, damn, I can block better than that. Man, that whole performance on the offense, man, was just horrible and unacceptable once again, man. KOC ain't never got the team ready, man. And KOC is looking like a straight-up fraud to me. I'm going to be real. KOC got lucky last year. Last year, the ball bounced KOC way. Not this year. No. We 0-2 in 1-score games. Let that sink in. The luck that ran out, man. I never ever seen, since KOC been here, a sweet design play. Like, ooh, that was a dog-ass play. No. I never seen no shit like Mike Daniels do in Miami with Tyreek Hill and the Western wide receivers. I never seen that from KOC offense. Like, I'm not even going to talk about Kirk Cousins because I'm not even going to talk about him. I'm talking about KOC and how this offense is unprepared, man. I know Kirk ain't got no pocket awareness. We know that shit. But Kirk, like, he has some pocket awareness in the second half. He was moving around in the second half. Like the Minnesota Vikings offense, I need that same energy y'all bring in the second half. I need that in the first quarter, bro. But we don't get that. Going back to last year, we don't never get that from KOC offense. KOC is over his head, man. And I think the Vikings need to make Brian Flores the head coach and KOC give his ass his walking papers, man. For real, though. Because what is the offense doing? The defense look better than the offense. And the defense got a whole bunch of mismatched players over there. I don't care they gave up 300 rushing yards to the Eagles. Hell, look how many times they was on the football field. Them fat boys were tired. Shit. They fall back on the offense, man. This is another loss that fall back on KOC in that offense. I'm tired of seeing the same shit every week, bro. Like, KOC, what is you doing at home? Are you even making up plays or looking at film or anything? That's crazy, but people gonna get on here and probably defend KOC in the Vikings offense. Like, how can you defend some shit like this? We seen this back to back in the beginning of the NFL season. Like last year, bro, your offense wasn't crispy last year. Last year, you probably led the leagues in 3-and-out, and you did the same shit this year, man. I should have went live tonight. Man, this shit was. We had the Eagles beat. That's the crazy part, bro. We could have beat the Eagles, man. But the offense, once again, ain't show up, man. The offense is still in mini camp and training camp. Somebody tell the Minnesota Vikings offense it's regular season now. Because they are still in preseason and mini camp mode, man. What am I watching on TV? I done talk all the shit on the internet about how y'all gonna do this and do that. And y'all ain't do shit. Nothing. The Minnesota Vikings offense ain't do nothing. I don't care about them 20-something points they put up in the second half. Where were the points in the first quarter in the second half? And get Madison ass up out of there, man. Go get another running back, man. He not a running back. A number 1 running back in the NFL, man. You can see that clear as day. He's not a number 1 running back. Shit, you better go trade or do something, man. Go get a running back and go get some fat boys can block. I don't care who you bring in. Y'all ain't bring in Dazzler, whatever his fucking name is, and arresting them O-line because of what? What am I watching when I see y'all play, bro? It's like I'm watching the damn Little Giants. A whole bunch of nothing on the football field. Ain't doing shit on offense. We paying the quarterback $35 million. This receiver want $39 million. No, y'all ain't getting shit. And Darius our ass getting traded. It's time to tear this motherfucker down and build it back up in the right way, man. We need new offensive linemen, a new quarterback, and we need a new coach, man, for real. Or KOC need to give a play call at one or the other. Because clearly, bro, you over your head. Everybody can see it. You can see it.